What up? It's your boy Wall Street, and I'm back. And the Lakers have signed another center to their roster, a familiar face, Jaxson Hayes. Lakers are bringing back Hayes on a one-year deal, and he will now serve as the backup center to DeAndre Ayton. And a lot of Lakers fans do not like Jaxson Hayes, and I don't really get it. I understand, Lakers fans are similar to Knicks fans, where they're a little unreasonable at times. They always want the best players, and even when they have the best players, they think that their players are awful, right? So Jaxson Hayes is obviously not an all-star level talent, but he's a fairly efficient player. He shot 72% from the field this past season, shoots 65% overall for his career in 6 years played. He was the 10th overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the 8th overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. And he started out his career with the New Orleans Pelicans. Averages of 6.8 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, and 0.7 assists, 0.7 blocks for his NBA career thus far. And I learned something new today, guys. I learned something new about the NBA, that apparently in the current collective bargaining agreement, the CBA, if a player signs 3 consecutive one-year deals, it automatically triggers their third one-year deal contract to include a no-trade clause. So now there are going to be 3 players in the NBA that have no trade clauses: LeBron James, Bradley Beal, and Jaxson Hayes. So I just thought that was very interesting, because it seems like unnecessary to some extent too. Like, I don't really know why a guy in a one-year deal would just be automatically eligible for a no-trade clause. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me as to why they were like, this is something that needs to be in the collective bargaining agreement. I mean, I guess like having a one-year deal in general is just a little bit of instability. So maybe they just want to guarantee someone who's done that over the course of a couple of seasons a little bit more stability, knowing that they're not going to be able to get traded unless they sign off on it. But again, I don't think that many people are looking to trade for Jaxson Hayes in the first place. So I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Just thought it was interesting. But Jaxson Hayes going back to the Lakers on a one-year deal. I'm a fan of this move. I think it makes sense now that they have, DeAndre Ayton. They need someone to back him up too that has size. They lacked size last season. And obviously there was a lot of people that were upset with how JJ Redick kind of ran his rotation in that series against the Timberwolves, not playing Jaxson Hayes in Game 5 and Rudy Gobert scoring like a boatload of points because they didn't have anyone big enough to guard Rudy Gobert, and they could have used Jaxson Hayes, right? So, I think JJ Redick's going to have to learn how to play with Ayton as well and understand how these guys really work and what the best lineups are to throw out there on the court. I think JJ Redick's a very smart coach. He's a great basketball mind, so I think he'll figure it out. But I do like the combination of having, you now have 2 7-footers that you could maybe play simultaneously if you really needed to. You probably won't, but I think it's interesting. It gives the Lakers a little bit more versatility, gives the Lakers more size, and gives Lakers a lob threat again. And I think Luka and LeBron are guys that love to pass, love to get out in the open floor and get guys easy buckets. So Jaxson Hayes is a guy that can certainly benefit from that, and I think he can contribute to winning. And he's still young. I think he's like 25 years old. So, I think people give up on players too quick. I think Jaxson Hayes has a lot of potential. He's just got to learn how to stop fouling people. Like, he fouls guys so quickly and gets into foul trouble. So if he can learn how to stay out of foul trouble, he'll be having a much better season. He could have a career year if he stays out of foul trouble, no doubt. So that's all I got, guys. Let me know what you think about this signing. What do you think about Jaxson Hayes going back to the Lakers on a one-year deal? Let me know your thoughts, and I'm going to catch you later, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay safe, stay humble. Handle business, stand on business, and happy 4th of July. Peace.